Hi guys, Mrs. Davidson again. We're going to do another read aloud that should look pretty similar to something you've already read with me. Okay, this one's called The Gang's All Here. So it's Rhoda Red with her chicks, but she has some friends this time. Ugh, I hope these chicks come soon, Loretta Leghorn thought to herself. It's like sitting on a bunch of hard, lumpy rocks. My bottom is sore. So Rhoda's friend's name is Loretta Leghorn. Rhoda Red came into the barn all excited for her friend Loretta. Anything yet? She asked. No, groaned Loretta. She wiggled her bottom, trying to get more comfortable. I hope they come soon. Rhoda couldn't wait for her friend to have chicks of her own. She looked over with pride at her own 5 chicks, Ruby, Riley, Rose, Reuben, and Roy. She knew how lucky she was to have them. She imagined how much fun the 2 families would have together, and of course there would be more eyes to watch out for that nasty old fox. Suddenly, Loretta's eyes got big and wide, and in an excited voice she yelled, "Oh my! Oh my! Something is tickling my feathers. Oh my goodness, my babies are here." Flying off the eggs, Loretta looked down at the nest. There, sitting amongst the hay, loose feathers, and broken eggshells, sat 5 precious baby Leghorn chicks. Ruby, Riley, Rose, Reuben, and Roy all rushed to the edge of the nest. They were very excited to see their new friends. "What are their names?" Rose asked. "Everyone," announced Loretta, "I am proud to introduce to you Lily, Lucy, Lola, Larry, and Lou." So take a look. How do you know that there are 5 of Rhoda's chicks there? What do you see? 3 and 2. That makes 5. And then all the little baby white chicks are all together. Or you could see them as 3 on this page and 2 on this page. 3 and 2. 3 and 2. Both groups of 5. Rhoda gave her friend a big hug and immediately started to advise her on how to care for her chicks. At the same time, Rhoda's chicks each took hold of one of their new friends and began to show the new buddy around the barn. They showed them where the farmer tossed out the food for them to eat and where the best watering hole was to drink. They showed them the difference between the black and white barn cat and the mean, stinky skunk. Most importantly, they told the new chicks to make sure to keep an eye out for the crafty old fox. So each of Rhoda's chicks have one of Loretta's chicks. Do you know if there are 10 chicks there? Let's take a look. As the chicks were all getting to know each other, Rhoda was enjoying the company of her friend. She and Loretta were chatting about proper chick bedtimes, good food choices, and the importance of being on the lookout for the fox. At the thought of the fox, Loretta looked down at the nest to make sure her children were safe, but instead of seeing her babies, all she saw was an empty nest with broken eggshells. "Oh, no, 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 they're gone!" she yelled. Loretta cried out, "Lily, Lucy, Lola, Larry, Lou, where are you?" She turned around and looked around the barn. She noticed that each chick had paired, each with one of Rhoda's chicks. But were they all there? Is the gang of 10 all there? We're going to look at this one a couple different ways. So I have this here. What do we call that? Attention. So I have red for Rhoda Red's chicks, but then I did blue for Loretta's because white won't work on a whiteboard. So one of Rhoda's chicks with one of Loretta's. A second one of Rhoda's paired with one of Loretta's. Rhoda's 3rd chick paired with a chick. Rhoda's 4th chick paired with Loretta's chick. And the last Rhoda Red chick 5 paired with Loretta's. That's one way to tell that we have all 10. They each have a match. We know there's 5 of Rhoda's and 5 of Loretta's must be there. So that's one way to look at that one. And then we love our bead rack. So we're going to take a look at our bead rack. Okay, I'm going to put them in the center. We know there are 5 red and 5 white. So these are Rhoda's chicks and these are Loretta's chicks. There's a pair. 1. There's the second pair and the third pair and the 4th pair and the 5th pair. So we know that all 5 of Rhoda's are there and all 5 of Loretta's were there. So are there all 10 chicks? Yes, there are. Okay, let's take a look. The older chicks looked up in surprise. "It's okay, Mrs. Leghorn," said Reuben. "We each have one of your chicks. There are 5 of us, so there are 5 of your chicks here. We're just showing your babies around the barn." Is Reuben right? Are there 5 Leghorn chicks? Loretta wasn't sure, so she counted them. Yes, 5 Rhode Island red chicks and 5 white Leghorn chicks. The gang was all there. "Thank goodness you're all here," said Loretta. "I'm new at being a mother, and I worry about that fox your mother was telling me about." Just then, Loretta's chicks noticed that Roy had wandered off into the barnyard and was digging a big hole. They ran over to see what he was doing. He was setting another trap to catch the fox. Ruby, Rose, Reuben, and Riley were hungry, and so they went back toward the barn to see if they could find some leftover corn. Rhoda and Loretta had been busy talking about their chicks. They looked up from the doorway of the barn. "Oh, no, 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 no," exclaimed Loretta. "Rhoda, you have only 4 chicks." Is the gang of 10 all there? Does Rhoda only have 4 chicks? Take a look. What do you see? You guys know. You guys know there are 4 here. Oh, and then there's 1 there. How many of Loretta's chicks are there? All 5. I see a group of 4 and 1. I see a group of 4 and 1. So let's take a look at what that could look like on the bead rack. So 4 of Loretta's chicks were together. And then Roy, he was by himself. And then Loretta's chicks were all together. So we had 4 and 1 and 5. Is that all 10 chicks? Yes. If I put this one over here, that makes 5 and 5. What if I put it over here? Because if you remember in the picture down here, Roy was actually with these guys, wasn't he? So this makes a group of 6 and a group of 4. Are all 10 chicks together still? Yes, they are. So 6 and 4 makes 10. She didn't lose any. One of these guys just moved over to here. So we have 6 chicks over here and 4 over here. All 10 are still there. All the chicks turned to face their mothers. Well, all except Roy, that is, because he was laying out another trap for the fox. "Mom," the chicks all said together, "the gang's all here." "Phew," said Loretta, "keeping track of these chicks is nerve-wracking." "You have no idea," said Rhoda. "Just wait until you experience your first fox sighting. Then things can get really crazy." Roy walked over to the water trough to get a drink of water, and he got another idea about how he could capture the fox. He started drilling a hole in the side of the trough. Rose and Reuben went over to see what he was doing. Oh boy, they look different again. I bet I know what's going to happen to the poor mom. How many do you see over here? How many do we see over here? All right, let's take a look. Loretta looked up, and now she saw only 2 of Rhoda's chicks. Wait, what? Where are they? She yelled. Oh no, children, are you all here? Is the gang all there? All right, so let's take a look at the book first. We see, do you see 2 over here? Okay. How many of Rhoda's chicks are over here on this page? Do you see 3? Okay. And then how many of Loretta's chicks? Do you see all 5 of hers? Yep, they're all there. Let's take a look. Okay. So Loretta only saw 2 of Rhoda's chicks, but the other 3 were over here on the other page with the 5 leghorns, right? So what if I put that over there? Because they were all on this page, weren't they? They were all over here. The 3 red chicks and the 5 white chicks. So let's take a look at that. I see 8 over here because I know 5 and 3 is 8. And then 2 over there. If I put them all together, are all 10 chicks together? They're all there still. No worries, Loretta. They're all there. 8 and 2 makes 10. The chicks thought their mom's reactions were funny, laughing. Ruby said, "We're all here, don't worry." Larry thought this was hilarious. "Let's do it again and see what they do this time," he said. Lily, Lucy, Lola, Larry, and Lou all ran toward the barn, while Riley, Rose, and Reuben hid by the cow. In order to get their moms to look, Riley pulled at the cow's tail, causing it to let out a loud moo. Loretta and Rhoda turned at the sound of the cow. "Oh, no, 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 no," exclaimed the mothers with concern. "Are all of our 10 chicks here?" Are they? So these white chicks, they keep staying together, don't they? All 5. How many do you see down here? 3 of Rhoda's chicks. And then how many over here? 2. All right, let's take a look. What does it look like? So there were 2 by themselves, and then 3 of Rhoda's, and then all 5 white chicks stayed together. So if I put those 3 over, oops, nope, actually let me do it. Yeah, all 3, sorry. Those 3. I wanted to show you the page first. Those 3 with these 5 whites. Hey, that's what it looked like a minute ago, isn't it? Same thing. 2 over here. How many were over here? 8. 5 and 3 is 8, and 2 more. Okay, they're all there. 8 and 2 makes 10. Both moms looked as their chicks laughed hysterically. "All right, you little rascals," said Rhoda. "No more funny business. Everyone come here." All 10 chicks lined up near their mother. Rhoda's 5 chicks on the left and Loretta's 5 chicks on the right. Rhoda tried to sound angry, but her words came out in a giggle. "We're on to you now. You can't trick us anymore." Loretta added, "You've created all sorts of different groups, but we know now you were all always here. Can you think of other ways to make 10? That's what you're going to work on after this book." "Okay," said Rhoda. "Everyone back to the barn. It's almost dinner time and I'm hungry." "Me too." "Whew, what a day," exclaimed Loretta. She flung open the heavy barn door and let everyone in and heard a grunt. What was that? Barn doors don't say ouch. Loretta got a little nervous and called out to Rhoda. "Are all the chicks here?" Rhoda answered. "Let's count to be safe." "Okay, everyone, sound off." 1, said Lily. 2, said Lucy. 3, said Lola. 4, said Larry. 5, said Lou. "Well, all 5 of my chicks are here," thought Loretta. 6, said Ruby. 7, said Riley. 8, said Rose. 9, said Reuben. Uh-oh, who's missing? "Oh no, where's Roy?" Rhoda yelled. "Roy, where are you?" She knew he had been trying to set traps for the fox all day. Had the fox captured him instead? Oh boy, so let's take a look. So right now we have 5 red chicks all together, but Roy's missing. So we have 4. All 5 of Loretta's are there. So we have these 5 and those 4. That makes how much? 9. Uh-oh, we gotta see if we find Roy. Let's look. Then Rhoda saw Roy dilly-dallying in the barnyard with a frustrated look on his face. She thought to herself, there were 9 already in the barn, and Roy makes 1 more. That makes 10. 5 of Loretta's chicks and 5 of my own. As Rhoda walked over to her son, he said, Mom, can't I stay out a little while longer? I've been setting traps for this fox all day, and I haven't caught him yet. Rhoda put up her wing around Roy and said, I know you have my brave little chickadee, and I'm so proud of you, but it's getting late, and it's time to come inside now. Tomorrow's another day. As Rhoda and Roy entered the barn, Loretta started to close the heavy door for the night. Wait, Loretta said, looking out. Did you hear that? Hear what? Said Rhoda. I didn't hear anything. I don't know, said Loretta. I thought I heard... The sun was setting over the field, and the sky was a beautiful bluish-pink color with just a few wisps of cloud. Loretta looked out across the barnyard. She thought how lucky she was to be raising her baby chicks in such a beautiful, quiet, peaceful setting. With a gentle sigh, Loretta said, Nope, nothing here. Come on, now that the gang's all here, let's eat. So it looks like Roy did capture the fox. He didn't actually catch him, but I think he caught him in some of his traps. So that is the end of the gang's all here. In our activity in the video later on in the slides, you will be practicing some ways of making 10. All right, so that was our story. I'll see you later for the activity. Bye, guys.